During the course of life, people may periodically have pressure rise and fall. Often they don't even notice it. With age, diseases and health problems accumulate. As a result of pressure, it can download several times during the day. More than half of the elderly suffer from increased blood pressure due to circulatory disorders and weakness of heart activity. If these problems are not solved in time, complications may develop and well-being significantly deteriorate. Therefore, it is important to know how to lower blood pressure with folk remedies, using medications as little as possible. What is high blood pressure? The concept of high blood pressure refers to a chronic increase in blood pressure. The norm is an indicator from 90 to 60 mm of mercury to 120 to 80 mm of mercury. A value up to 139 per 89 mm of mercury refers to prehypertension, and above 140 per 90 mm of mercury are considered arterial hypertension. These changes may be an independent disease or a symptom of other pathologies. Who is at risk? Hypertension is associated with many pathologies, external influences and internal changes in the body. Most often it occurs in people with the following risk factors: age over 65 years, overweight or obese, low physical activity, sedentary lifestyle, excessive consumption of alcoholic beverages, tobacco smoking, coffee abuse, high emotional load, chronic stress and sleep disorders, non-compliance with the work and rest regime, hereditary tendency to high blood pressure, unbalanced diet, lack of fruits and vegetables in the diet, excessive consumption of table salt, hormonal fluctuations during pregnancy, taking hormonal contraceptives, early transition to menopause, endocrine diseases, diabetes mellitus, hyperthyroidism and others. The main symptoms of high blood pressure in hypertension and in the initial stages of hypertension, symptoms of high blood pressure are often absent, and a person learns about this problem during control measurements during preventive examinations or undergoing diagnostics for other pathologies. With prolonged retention of high blood pressure, high rates or poor tolerance of hypertension, the following symptoms may occur: pressing or throbbing headache, dizziness, pulsating tinnitus, flashing flies in front of the eyes, increased and rapid heartbeat, redness of the skin of the face and increased sweating, anxiety, excessive irritability, chronic fatigue, malaise, swelling and numbness in the extremities. 12 popular ways to reduce pressure. Folk treatment can be as effective a means to combat high blood pressure as medications, if we are talking about uncomplicated cases. Important: folk remedies should be used only after consulting a doctor and agreeing with him. Most of the following herbs and plants have pronounced biological effects, and their improper and excessive use can cause deterioration. Also, not popular remedies are applicable for certain pathologies and have contraindications. With severe arterial hypertension and a high risk of complications, traditional medicine cannot be the only component of treatment. Garlic. Garlic has long been used for various cardiovascular diseases. It is believed that it increases the production of nitric oxide, which leads to relaxation of smooth muscles, vasodilation and a decrease in blood pressure. The main active substance in it. During the meta-analysis, the ability of garlic to normalize blood pressure against hypertension was confirmed. People often use a combination of garlic with lemon and honey. To prepare the remedy, you need 5 cloves of garlic, half a cup of honey and a whole lemon, grated together with the peel. The resulting mixture should settle in a dark place for 7 days, after which it can be applied 3 times a day for 1 teaspoon. Green tea. A moderate amount of tea has a positive effect on the general condition and is able to reduce blood pressure against the background of hypertension. Green tea has a proven hypotensive effect from the point of view of science, while black tea does not have similar properties, according to research. Also, tea, which includes hibiscus, has antihypertensive properties. Scientists have found that anthocyanins and polyphenol included in its composition improve heart function and normalize blood pressure. Dark chocolate and cocoa. A small amount of dark chocolate and what is able to reduce blood pressure for a short time. This property of these products is explained by the plant compounds included in their composition, flavonoids. Fish oil. Fish oil has many beneficial properties due to its high content of omega-3 fatty acids. It has been found that, among other things, it is also able to slightly reduce blood pressure in hypertension. For convenience of use, you can use fish oil in the form of capsules, which are sold at the pharmacy. Flax seeds. Flax seeds. Its oil is rich in linolenic acid, an essential fatty acid that is useful for heart diseases and helps fight atherosclerosis of blood vessels, reducing cholesterol levels in the blood. All this helps to lower blood pressure somewhat and prevent the development of hypertension in the future. Note that the exact mechanism of action of flaxseed is still in question. Pomegranate juice. Pomegranate is useful for disorders of the cardiovascular system. Pomegranate juice is one of the popular drinks, which also has hypotensive properties. Studies show that pomegranate reduces the activity of angiotensin-converting enzyme responsible for increasing blood pressure by about 36%. There is evidence that the daily consumption of 50 milliliters of pomegranate juice during the year leads to a slight decrease in blood pressure. Sunflower seeds. Sunflower seeds, in addition to proven antioxidant, anti-inflammatory, and antibacterial properties, are able to reduce blood pressure. They are popularly used as the main component of the decoction. Its preparation requires 2 glasses of raw unpeeled sunflower seeds, which are filled with 2 liters of cold water and cooked over low heat for 2 hours. The resulting remedy is recommended to drink in one day in portions of 100 milliliters. Apple cider vinegar compress. It has been established that a compress based on apple cider vinegar can have a positive effect on the functioning of the cardiovascular system and hypotensive effect. To prepare it, vinegar is mixed with water in a 1-to-1 ratio, after which a piece of cloth is soaked with the resulting solution, which is recommended to be applied to the lower extremities. Phytotherapy. The first place among herbs that reduce pressure is peppermint. It is enough to pour a glass of boiling water over a few spoons of dried leaves and insist for 10 minutes to get a healing infusion that expands the vessels. Crushed white mistletoe branches can be drunk instead of tea, especially effectively in a snack with jam from black currant or raspberry. The infusion of motherwort perfectly calms the nervous system and normalizes the pressure. For 1 cup of boiling water, 2 teaspoons of crushed grass and clover flowers saturated with flavonoids are effective for the prevention of hypertension. At home, you can reduce the pressure with the following infusion: mix mint leaves, calendula and periwinkle in equal parts to a small one, pour it all with a glass of boiling water and insist for about an hour. Take 3 to 4 times a day, 1 teaspoon. Folk remedies for low blood pressure. Cinnamon, honey on a glass of boiling water. Ginseng or Uterococcus. Pomegranate juice. Rhodiola pink and immortelle flowers infused with a glass of boiling water. Conclusion: high blood pressure can negatively affect life, makes a person weak and irritable, calls for pain in the head and heart. Even at the first alarm bells, you should not let the disease take its course, but use all the riches of traditional medicine and doctors' recommendations on proper nutrition and lifestyle. Such a responsible attitude to your health will allow you to keep it for many years, enjoying every day. If you liked this material, please subscribe to the channel and click on the bell to receive notifications and also like it.